price upon your dog. Set it off and send them home. We from the south, baby, south. Where they come and cop the keys, where they send most of them thieves, where there ain't nothing but G. We from the south, baby, south. Where we grip that wood bill, this the land of the drill. Fuck around and get killed. South side of Texas, 9th Street, where I'm wrong. West side of the water, east end till I'm gone. Got the trap jumping, had to get another phone. Got a bitch making me dinner while the other give me down. Then I be smoking on that perp for the ease my mind. I be water whipping, bitch, I need to grind. Put them swingers on the whips and swing them all the time. Put them diamonds in my mouth and then we let them shine. We from the south, baby, at the bottom of the map. But we on top of everything from the drip down to the trap. I always hear them talking, but it ain't nothing but cat. South side, third coast, baby, you know where we at. We from the south, baby, south. Got a pocket full of stones, pop the chunk of 7 bowls, but the trap don't ever flow. We from the south, baby, south. Where we always pack the chrome, put a price upon your dome, set it off and send them home. We from the south, baby, south. Where they come and cop the keys, where they send most of them thieves, where there ain't nothing but G. We from the south, baby, south. Where we grip that wood bill, this the land of the drill. Fuck around and get killed.
From the XOUTHSIDE Southside. They shoot on the dance floor and then drag outside. Where we rap Southside. To my death Southside. We was off the same block he tried. Left him in the Southside. Got Southside in her. King Karmelo and Rambo. Anything for the boss. These niggas shoot out the Lambo. Head light up a camo. How we doing it South? Bring your bitch ass round here. You would not make it out. We bring it rest, ride it down. Y'all ain't trying to close this shit. We like homicide, Southside. And rules we worldwide. Southside, we worldwide.
Free for me down and they be thugging on the south side. South, baby, south. Got a pocket full of stones, pop the chunk of 7 bowls, where the trap don't ever flow. We from the
What's up, everybody? Thank you for tapping in to Coffee Time. You know what I'm saying? Y'all double tap the screen. It's going down. You know what I'm saying? Coffee Time definitely had to come live to let y'all know, because I see other bloggers don't understand the prison system. You see what I'm saying? And they thinking because Karmelo Anthony got denied that it's over for him or something. No, they was supposed to. That's that racial judge system. Just because they get rid of judge, you think they gonna allow it the next judge? No, it goes to Supreme Court from there. That's how he gets out. That's how he get a different trial. That's how he get a different county with different judge. That's how it go, man. I mean, these people, y'all call yourself bloggers and y'all get on here and y'all don't know that. Y'all don't know how to come with what it really is. You know what I'm saying? Tap in to Coffee Time, listen to Coffee Time, and I'm going to put you on game. You know what I'm saying? Hey, y'all double tap that screen to get the lights up, man. The lights should be going up. As people come in here, y'all should be double tapping the screen by now. You got to be a real hater to come over here and listen to me, but don't double tap the screen. I mean, who listens to somebody like that and don't show the love? Tap the screen 2 times. It's going to like the goddamn live. Do it ASAP. You know what I'm saying? Don't just sit back there picking your boogers or something. You know what I'm saying? Hey, what's up, God's child? What's good? What's up, Buck? What's up, Angie? It's going down. You know what I'm saying? We outside. We definitely outside. I had to tap in to explain this Karmelo Anthony situation, because these other bloggers, they not the truth. Coffee Time is the truth when it comes to this. You know what I'm saying? And what they not getting and what they not telling they people is it should have went like that. I mean, common sense would have told you that that's how that was gonna go. You got to go to a higher court. He's eligible to get his appeal, no doubt. You know what I'm saying? They just denying it, prolonging it. You got to go to a higher court, different judge. That's when they gonna be super upset. You know what I'm saying? That's when they gonna be super, super upset, because for one, that same courthouse not gonna take the case. You know what I'm saying? They not gonna have that case. The Supreme Court gonna have to rule on that one. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Coffee know what he talking about, man. So y'all other bloggers peep game and learn something from a G like Coffee. You understand? For real, for real. Hey, gosh, what's good? Everything good, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm having a problem out of everybody double tapping the screen. What's going on out here, man? Is it like that for real? Y'all really on that or what, man? God, dog. I can't get you to double tap the screen for nothing, but they pile up in the background and listen at coffee on the mountaintop. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they listening at coffee from the mountaintop, trying to see what coffee over here talking about today. You know, hey, it's all good. If I give you the content, I know that's what you're back there for. You're back there listening to my content. I don't trip about you taking the content, but double tap my like button. Yeah, double tap that screen, man. Anybody pop up in here, double tap the screen. Don't just sit in coffee time bushes. Don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you give creepy vibes back there, just sitting back there listening to me, and I don't know who he is. You feel me? So even if you like the live, I won't even know you did it. So I don't know why y'all be hating like that, but it seems like I gotta coach out through that every time I come live to god dang hit the like button. You know, my moderators gotta tell you, hit the like button. I gotta tell you, hit the like button. That's too many times to double tap the screen. You know, come in here like you got some sense. Come in here like you on your grown folks. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. Don't come in here lacking at all. Mm-hmm. It's definitely coffee time out there. It's definitely coffee time, man. For real, for real. Yeah, friendly, creepy vibes, bro. That's exactly what they give you, bro, back there in them bushes, man. Come out and say hi to coffee time. Say hi to the moderators. We all good over here. Like, you know what I'm saying? This ain't no channel that you gotta stay back and scared of. Nah, we ain't here to scare nobody off. You know what I'm saying? We here to chop it up with everybody that want to come through the chat and speak. But when they pile up in the back like that, and I'm like, God, dog, who is all them people right there that quick? It's like a whole team came over here. You know, I used to see that all the time. That's why I could tell you. I know when the play coming because they team coming with them. They posse coming with them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's how that worked, man. For real, for real. So never be afraid to double tap that screen for coffee time. Hey, Shay, what's up, Shay? I appreciate you double tapping that screen. Shay, I thought you had a wrench over here. Didn't Shay have a wrench? Oh yeah, Shay, get your membership over here, Shay. It's $2.99 a month. Go on, get your membership on Coffee Time. I want to see you as part of the team. You always come over here chopping it up with coffee. Go on, get your rent. Go on, get your rents and a membership. For real, for real. Ain't no other channel like coffee. You got a chance to be a part of it. For real, for real. Hey, you better ask somebody about me. I'm telling you. They ain't gonna mention it too much out there, but the ones that's out there, they will mention it. So yeah, for sure, for sure. Mm-hmm. What's up, Godchild? It's all good. It's all good. Yeah, we done narrowed it all the way down to everybody that may come through and may show their support for Coffee Time. You know what I'm saying? The memberships is so cheap and so low. Ain't nobody got an excuse with none of that. Hey, Miss Mina, you gonna come out the bushes, lighten it up, huh? Okay, Miss Mina, I sure appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? You know, since day one, you know what I'm saying? Miss Mina, you've been there. Look, say, coffee, give me my goddamn rents right now. Yeah, okay, say, my bad. I'm definitely sorry. I'm definitely sorry. You sure right. I'm definitely finna give you that. You sure right. say it ain't no thing. What are you talking about, coffee? I got that. You know, you would think other people that has been around Coffee Time for the longest would be that quick to do what you just did, Shay, but they ain't. They ain't. They sitting back in the bushes and ain't did nothing. You know what I'm saying? Ain't did nothing, you know? And that's what's up. So, let me see. I got several things that I really, want to chop it up about today. Besides the Karmelo Anthony thing, I just had to get that out there so these bloggers can understand that it's not over for Karmelo Anthony. just because they denied him another trial. No, it got that case has to go to the Supreme Court. That's the only thing gonna be able to, you know what I'm saying, free him, and they gotta accept his appeal. You see what I'm saying? So that's how it goes. It goes like that. They did that to prolong it to where he'll be in TDC more before the Supreme Court come up. You see what I'm saying? And that's free game from Coffee Time. You know, for real, for real. All these other bloggers, they ain't talking about that. They don't know. They don't know. I'm telling y'all, them bloggers don't be knowing nothing. I'm sitting there listening to them. Ain't everybody missing it? Won't know, didn't know. I gave them a chance to just say it and say how it really go. And none of them said the right thing. So that's what made Coffee Time come live, to get the right thing out there for the people that may really, really, you know what I'm saying, care about something like that. And they want the truth. That's for sure. Hold up. Let me make sure Shay good real quick. Like, yeah. You back on, Shay. I sure appreciate you, you know what I'm saying, supporting the channel, because that membership is supporting the channel. You know, you popping out in the chat, supporting the channel over here. You know, it ain't all about no money. You know what I'm saying? Just come out, speak, chop it up with us, be a part of it. Be a part of it. Just never know. You might got something on your mind that we need to know. You know, you just never know. We feed off each other over here, especially whenever we on that type of level, and I just ain't running no content or nothing like that. But yeah. So when I woke up today, I say, you know, I ain't heard from Gigi at all. You know, even though, you know, my Coffee Time crew know what time it is. My real Coffee Time crew know what time it is. But even though that, Gigi, she was still part of the team somehow. You know what I'm saying? She went on to doing her thing somewhere else. The last I know, Gigi was claiming the Mo 3 sector. Y'all hear me out? Y'all know, everybody, when I say only strong survive Coffee Time, I mean only the strong survive it. No lie. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. So, some tell me, hey, go over there and check on Gigi. So I clicked the page up in there, and Gigi page gone. Her page is out of there. And the last people she was dealing with was Blue Sandal and the Mo 3 sector people. I know they didn't get Gigi page gone, did they? Because I'm going to tell you now, that's what the Mo 3 sector do. So you mean to tell me that you just really start going over there after all they put us through over here back then, and you go trust them, and now your page is gone? Wow. I'm like, what the hell? You know what I'm saying? Hey, only way her page ain't gone, y'all, if she got it invisible, because you can hide your page. But Coffee got a little, you know, you know, in the ear. Somebody, you know, put a little something in my ear, and they, you know, they say the Mo 3 sector set her up, and they ain't talking about it. They said Blue Sandal set her up, and the rest of them girls that she was letting on her panel. Oh man, they done got Gigi. Oh man, they done got Gigi. No wonder I ain't heard from Legendary. Legendary ain't even trolled in the chat. You know what I'm saying? Grandson, he ain't even mentioned it. And I asked him about maybe a week ago. I asked him about Gigi. And, you know, I guess he didn't really know nothing. He might be hearing it from Coffee right now. Because ain't nobody talking about it. I know I'm the first person to talk about this for sure. You know what I'm saying? Coffee Time is like this. when I see it for my own eyes, I'm able to understand. And I seen the play that they did. Gigi canceled out the Queen Gigi. Queen Gigi wasn't even around no more like that. And I ain't even talked to now one of the Gigis. That's crazy, huh, y'all? How Coffee can put that together like that. Yeah, I ain't talked to now one of them. But I do know this, that after she did that, she started having shows with Blue Sandal. And the last I know of Gigi pays to be up the Mo 3 sector hoes. Cause that's what they is. They all sleep with each other over there. Not all of them, y'all, but most of them. They out there bad. They got a track record. You know what I'm saying? You ask somebody about them, they're gonna tell you about 3, 4, 5 different niggas they been with on YouTube. So yeah, they got a track record. But anyways, they was the last one over there on Gigi panel arguing. Yeah. Where that Blue Sandal at? Yeah, she think Coffee Time ain't gonna say nothing about that. Where she at? Yeah, I ain't never really just seen Blue Sandal come through Coffee Time. But yeah, somebody let them know. I know what they did. Yeah, I know what you did. Mm-hmm. See, this is the thing when it comes to YouTube. Anytime you try to cross somebody out as a play that's been there for you, it always backfires. It'll backfire on you quick because you allow yourself to trust the wrong people. The wrong motherfucking people. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. Get the likes up, share the live. Y'all can hit the Cash App. That'll be grateful for sure. Hit the Cash App. Anyways, when I seen that today, I say, you know what? They done took her page for real, man. That's why everybody's staying quiet about it. And Gigi ain't made no another page because I know Gigi. If don't nobody know Gigi, I know Gigi because she's a Gemini. And we're not the same. Some ways, some not. The males, they're different from the females. But at the same time, she crazy. But she definitely got that switch. So anyways, Gigi ain't saying nothing because she's pissed off. She mad than a mug right now. I'll tell you that now. She hot as a firecracker. And I ain't talked to her. I ain't had a conversation with her. But Coffee Time pay attention to everything. You know what I'm saying? And I do know this, you know what I'm saying? I do know this. It was right before she got monetized. She was just saying that she finna get ready to get monetized. And they set her up for the okie dokie. They crossed her out for the okie dokie. Wow. Wow. See, karma is a motherfucker. That's why Coffee understand the game. I understand it to the fullest. Man, y'all double tap the screen. Y'all ain't hearing this news from nobody. That Cash App ought to be flowing through with something right about now. God, no, man. I'm giving y'all first thing news that don't nobody even brought up or they talking about. Now that Coffee Time brought it up, it might be some old people that sit back and say, oh, coffee, oh, Gigi, yeah, I went and looked, her page gone for real. Oh, is Gigi page gone? Then you're going to see lives everywhere in the sector. Because why? Because this is the content land, man. We hand out the content. You know what I'm saying? That's what we do over here. So to show appreciation, hit that super chat, hit that cash app, get your membership, double tap the screen to like the live. We shouldn't have to go over this and over this and over this all the time. It should be understood around here when you come in coffee presence. You know what I'm saying? My moderators got to steady tell y'all, hit the like button, share the live. When are y'all gonna get it? Come on now. Ain't nobody in the sector talking about this. But what I do know, me and Gigi, we always been okay. You know what I'm saying? We always been all right. Our bond just wasn't, after they did what they did to Coffee Time, that bond wasn't there all the way. You know what I'm saying? And I noticed when I went over there, at first I had a wrench, and then I noticed I ain't have a wrench no more, period. So Coffee Time took her wrench from over here. You know what I'm saying? We took her wrench over here. She ain't been on mine over here. Once I noticed that, she had everybody else with wrenches, but Coffee Time didn't have a wrench. So, cool. That's all good. That's all good. I still ain't mad at you. You know what I'm saying? I still went through the chat and chopped it up with it, even though I didn't have a wrench. Because that's how solid I am. I ain't worried about the wrench. But it's the principle. See what I'm saying? So, to see this play unfold, and they played you right when you was gonna get your monetary, but your monetized. Look, there you go right there. Look, there go legendary right there. Hey, legendary. Go live on your main page. You let them people cross you out, man. That's crazy like a mug. How you let them people cross you out, man? See, that's why you should have never went over there telling people you Mo 3 sector and all of that. When you do that, you inviting Mo 3 sector type of energy around you. And it's around energy is a lot of jealousy and animosity with each other. And a lot of plays come with it. They like, man, let's take her out. Yeah, I remember her. She used to be on Coffee Time talking all that shit. And here come your friendly ass trying to go over there saying you that sector now when you really Texas sector. You see what I'm saying? Shit backfires like a motherfucker. And that's fucked up. I hate to see you in that position, Gigi. For real, for real. That's messed up, Mm-hmm. That's why, if you ever notice, Coffee Time run his own live. I don't need no people over here saying nothing. But I can tell you this, Gigi. I wish you was, I know you wish you was real, real tight with Coffee Time. Because you know what? I could get your page back. Long as you didn't do nothing and you didn't say nothing, I could get your page back. I don't care if they was on your panel and they said it. I could get your page back. Understand that. You know what I'm saying? Hey, what's up, Mike G? What's up, Mike G? Hey, Gigi, look, if anybody could talk about Gigi, it's Coffee Time. You better believe that. Straight up. I went to war behind Gigi, man. So you can't tell me nothing about Gigi. Gigi. See, so this is the thing about that. Mike G said he got his popcorn. Oh yeah, I forgot you and Gigi. You and Gigi. Look, I'm telling you now, Mike G. I noticed. I went over there. I say, because I had, here and there when I don't see Gigi live or whatever, I think about it because she comes from Coffee Time. No matter what she got going or what sector she claimed now, even though she was saying she claimed Mo 3 sector, I still thought about it to go over there and check on it, right? So I go check on the page that was fixing to be monetized, and it's gone. The Mo 3 sector, Blue Sandal, and all of them ran a play on Gigi and got her page took. That's why Legendary in the chat saying change the subject. Legendary don't want nobody to know. But I'm saying it because you shouldn't have even allowed Blue Sandal over there. You crossed Queen Gigi out. You basically stopped messing with Queen Gigi, and she was the one that was keeping it real with you. And then you went to the same Mo3 sector that had you run a play on Coffee Time with. Let's talk about it. Since y'all want to do all this talking, you know what I'm saying? For real, for real. Man, hit the like button. That's what you do, Legendary. Double tap the screen. Mm-hmm. Yeah, double tap the screen. Why don't you go over there and type that gaming page in there and see where it's at yourself? See where it's at yourself. And then you gonna understand that Blue Sandal and the Mo3 sector girls was the last ones over there. And I went over there that one of them days, and they was up there arguing like a mug then. So all along, it was a play. All they had to do was say the right thing in one video and then strike all kind of other videos, and there it was. You know what I'm saying? There it was. Because see, this is what I know. When you build your page off of beef, you're not gonna last in this game when it's off beef. If you know how to word your words without doing all that extra stuff, then it is what it is. You got the freedom of speech. But if you can't control your words, you know what I'm saying? That's what counts. Mm-hmm. Hey, Legendary say, I'm just going to leave. I'm sick of you. Thank you, guys, child, sharing that Cash App up in the chat. Yeah, y'all hit the Cash App today. You know what I'm saying? You want to show coffee appreciation, hit that Cash App, man. For sure, for sure. Anyways, Legendary, I know you mad right now. I know you mad. And I promise I understand and I feel your pain. But you shouldn't have never switched up. You shouldn't have never trusted nobody else. When you say, hey, coffee, I'm going over to another sector and I'm a make something out of it. You told me that from the get-go, so I knew what your mission was. When you did it, what you seen Coffee do, come through the chat and acknowledge you for that. I acknowledge you for that, even though you, Ratman, and everybody else ran the play on Coffee Time to get the channel down. You understand? Yeah, I got the truth to all of that right now, you know, and it's all good. Everything is good. But what I do know, that karma is a bitch, like Shay say in the chat. It is. It'll come back to bite you. And by you doing your channel the way you did it, you wasn't gonna make it in the game because you got nothing but beef content. You got nothing but cussing and arguing content. You gotta come with that real content. You got it in you. I'm not saying she don't got it in her. Because if she got beef in her to get out here and make thumbnails and drag people the way Coffee taught her how to do, I didn't teach her how to make the thumbnails. Gigi always been a beast on the thumbnails. Let Coffee correct that. Because I like to put the facts out there. You know what I'm saying? For sure, for sure. But at the same time, she should have kept doing her instead of inviting other people around. And then you go trust that same sector, the same sector that came over here and tried to take us out, using you. Because you know what the deal was. That morning, we had already talked. I called you that morning. You was waiting. You told me you were waiting for that call. When I called her, guess what? No answer. So I say, okay, I'm gonna run with the motherfucking live then. Fuck it. She ain't answering. Fuck it. Not knowing I was setting myself up. Well, I'm not gonna say failure because Coffee Time was so smart. They pop bottles, they pop fireworks and everything when they ran a play on Coffee Time to get my channel gone. But Coffee Time's smart. I got sense. I know I'm a Gemini. I'm going to figure it out. You know what I'm saying? So I let YouTube know off the top, hey, I pulled somebody up here and they cut on their camera. They say, well, send me the video. I sent them the video. You know what I'm saying? So, when you prepared for, and you smart enough to know what you're up against, you know how to get out of it. But it took me 30 days to get my channel back. But I popped back out and they seen a ghost the day I popped out. They seen a ghost. Everybody seen a ghost. You know what I'm saying? Because they was popping fireworks saying we finished Coffee Time. The whole sector was popping bottles talking about they took our Coffee Time. Little did they know, me and my crew got the last laugh. You know what I'm saying? We got the last laugh. So I know all about the cross out game. That's why I'm able to tell you, Gigi, that they crossed you out. I seen that last live, and I promised that day to myself, I really wasn't thinking. I seen it because you had like 5 or 6 of them females up there, and they was all from the Mo 3 sector. And I heard it, when they argue and stuff, I tap in, and if it's something I'm not interested in, I can't hear it right or whatever, I click off of it, you know what I'm saying? So on that live right there, Coffee clicked off of it. But I was saying to myself, that maybe they over there trying to run a play on her. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't think nothing of it, or I'd have typed it in the chat. Watch the play, Gigi. You know what I'm saying? Coffee gonna put you on game no matter if you don't like them like that or not no more. You feel me? I'm that type of person. I'm gonna let you know. And if you don't listen, that's on you. I said what I said to you already, And come to find out, the whole page gone, man. Damn, Gigi. That's crazy. That's really crazy, Gigi. They was able to take your pages like that. The gaming page and your real page. That's crazy. Like, you can't even get on YouTube legally no more. Now you gotta duck like everybody else. Like, if you make a account or whatever, and it say it was to get monetized, and somebody reports you and say that you're such and such, such and such, and they put it together and find out that that's you, then you automatically lose that page. It go down. You know what I'm saying? They take that page. I seen it over and over and over because I know you seen it over and over too, because you watch Mayor and MHB go at it, and MHB take Mayor pages, and you seen Mayor get some of his pages back. You seen MHB take them again, like, hey, you don't supposed to be on YouTube after that. You know what I'm saying? Unless you like under somebody else's name, you know what I'm saying? And they account information or whatever. But for as your own and you getting paid for it, you can't. YouTube tell you in the rules. It tell you right there in the rules. When you gone like that, you out of there. You know what I'm saying? But Coffee Time can definitely help you out. But tell me one reason and one thing why you would think that I should do that, knowing you was Mo 3 sector. Not that I got anything against the Mo 3 sector, because there's certain Mo 3 sector people that Coffee Time go to their channels. I go to the trenches. I go to DG's, you know what I'm saying? It's a couple others. Sometimes I hit my heads, you know what I'm saying? It's a couple others I go to. But I don't like what they got going on over there. I practice and preach it. I told y'all, I don't like that they got the Mo 3 ops over there. Most of them flip-flop from Mo 3 side to Yellow Beezy them side. So I'm not with all of that fake, phony, extra stuff. I'm not about that, So to see her page down and gone like it is, I'm like, damn. I'm like, damn. Mike G, this is news to everybody. See, I ain't heard nobody talking about it. This is definitely content. Y'all share the live. You know, whenever my page was gone, she did a live and said coffee page was gone. Oh yeah, they told me everything. She did a live and said coffee page was gone and all this, that I'm not gonna be back. She tried to get Miss Mina, Lady B, all my moderators and all of that, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know, and all of that happened. You know what I'm saying? Like when you do wrong, it can't come back on you. And I promise y'all, she was happy. She was just telling Coffee, oh, I'm finna get monetized. I was like, good, shit, it's by time. I'm surprised you ain't already. You know, all a long time you be on here, I know you got watch hours. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, the lives you private, the lives you delete, none of that count. You know? Shay keep her ear to the streets. What's up, God child? I appreciate you out there. I see you sharing everything you need to share. I thank you. Miss Mina, what's good, Miss Mina? Miss Mina is in the chat. Yeah, Miss Mina. Yep, Mike G. Yep, she's definitely gone. It's a blanked out over there. We all seen Legendary come in the chat, so she definitely got the troll page still. That's for sure. Y'all see Legendary say, I'm sick of you. Shoot, it is what it is. I mean, you know, if it's not, show us otherwise. Let us know otherwise. But I'm telling y'all what I saw, what I paid attention to, what I understand that was going on, because it got ran over here on me, you know. So they definitely got her. And then Shay say most definitely. So yeah, Shay say she keep her ear to the streets. So evidently Shay heard too. So yeah, it is what it is. See, that's what happens. You know, she actually think she can go to the Mo 3 sector like that, you know, and be known. They was already getting her mixed up with the real Gigi. You know, the Mo 3 sector Gigi. I forgot her name. Gigi with the chopper. Yeah, that's they Gigi, the Mo 3 sector Gigi. So when people say Gigi, they thinking Gigi with the chopper. So a lot of them was getting her confused when they was like, nah, the Bushwatcher. And then they were still throwing them off when they were saying the Bushwatcher. You know what I'm saying? But once they found out it was Gigi from Coffee Time, oh yeah, we gotta roll her. We gotta get her. You know what I'm saying? She think it's a game. She think it's friendly. She claiming Mo 3 sector. And, you know, she just thought she had the key to the Mo 3 sector. And it don't work like that. It don't work like that. I ain't gonna even lie, man. And they got you, man. They got you. God, dog. They got Gigi. It ain't funny, y'all, but it is what it is, because I know how they play. Hey, they be out, you know what I'm saying? They be out to get you when they don't like you. If you let them run a play on you, then hey, they got you. But it's up to you to let them run the play. You know, God, dog, I know you going back and forth with YouTube. And the cold part about it, Gigi, when you're trying to get your page back, you gotta already have all your I's dotted and your T's crossed before your page gone. That means you gotta know everything concerning your page, your hub, the way you get your money or whatever it may be. You gotta know everything. They gonna ask you for everything. You understand? And if you ain't got all of that, and you ain't got them videos elsewhere or screen recording it or nothing like that or what happened, then yeah, you pretty much out of there. Even if you didn't do it, even if you just let them up and they did it. I wonder what happened. I wonder, was it behind a porn bar? That's what I'm trying to see. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Coffee don't know. Coffee just bringing the news, because I went over there and I looked for the channel and it's gone. And the first thing came to my mind is that day when I was over there, I said to myself, when they was arguing and stuff, I said, man, I'm finna get up out of here. I don't want to hear all that shit right now. Cause I was doing something at the time. I think I was out in public at that time for sure. So I bagged up out of there, but on the back of my head, I said, man, they might be running a play on Gigi. Cause I seen who all it was up there. It was all the Mo3 sector, Queen Sanity, all of them. They know what they did. Queen Sanity, where she at? Queen Sanity always in the bush. Pop out Queen Sanity. I know they know what they did. They not fooling coffee. I'm letting y'all know. Y'all not fooling coffee time. Y'all know y'all not fooling me. You know what I'm saying? You know, all of them, you know, they all right with me. You know, they already know Coffee gonna troll. He gonna say what he want to say. That's why you don't never hear when I'm trolling any one of them. You really don't even hear them respond to Coffee time. You don't. A couple of them might respond and say something, but other than that, they know Coffee just trolling. Shit, that's what he gonna do. No matter if I tell him don't do it, he gonna do it anyway. You know. So yeah, the view topics. Renee, man, Miss Renee, that's Miss Renee. Oh, Miss Renee, what's up? Oh yeah, Miss Renee, you gotta go and get your membership back over here so you can be around Coffee time, man. You're original. You deserve the moderator stick, and you deserve the membership. It's $2.99. It's cheap over here. It ain't high. But let me tell you this, Miss Renee. I went over there, you know, I say, wow. I say, damn. I say, ooh, nobody know about this. I sat on it for about 4 hours. You know what I'm saying? I sat on it for about 4 hours and I'm like, damn. I say, man, that day when I was over there, that's what they was up to then. It makes sense. I'm telling you, it makes sense. I've seen it too many times, so I know what I'm talking about. Can't nobody act like I'm playing crazy. That's why y'all seen Legendary come in the chat, because that is Legendary. That's the other account. That's the troll account. Yeah. And she probably didn't think nobody was going to talk about it or something. I didn't, you know, Gigi, man, damn, Gigi. That's crazy. I'm sure it's gonna be some lives with whoever if you had beef out there or something with people. I'm surprised they ain't even talking about it. They took you out silently, Gigi. They took you out silently. Yeah, you know, they usually brag. They usually go brag. Or maybe I missed something, but they usually at least put it in the Discord somewhere. Coffee time gonna come across it, but it's been quiet like a mug. So whoever did you like that, they got you. Whoever took your channel, they played you like a funky piano. You should have kept Queen Gigi around you. Queen Gigi had been there from day one. Y'all was doing real good. I don't know what happened, why Queen Gigi even stopped coming around you like that. I don't even know what happened because, you know, I mind my business and I never asked Queen Gigi what was up. But now that your page gone, I would definitely like to know what the hell was going on. So Queen Gigi, pop out the bushes. I know you be coming to Coffee time because you have a wrench over here. I know you hear us. Come on, pop out the bushes. This is the best time for you to pop out the bushes for Coffee time. For real, for real. And I don't care if somebody in your ear telling you not to. He know better than that. He shouldn't say no whole ass shit like that anyway. That's for sure. But yeah, that's what we want to know. We want to know what the hell happened. You know what I'm saying? What happened, Gigi? I mean, you know, yeah, I know this for sure. See, when you go trusting the ops like that, because that's what they was. That's what they was. To me, they not ops. You know what I'm saying? They not ops. We all trolled each other. We had fun doing it. It is what it is. Most of them speak to Coffee now. You know what I'm saying? When they do see me, they speak to me. Some of them, you know, they still hate Coffee time for the things he done in the streets back then. But at the same time, I'm not worried about them type of people, you know? So what you did wrong was You let your number one person go, which was Queen Gigi. Y'all was doing just good over there. You and Queen Gigi was doing just good until you thought you could hook up with the same sector that tried to take coffee out. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. That's crazy work. But the females got you. See, the females, they ain't tried to get me. Mm-mm. The females got you. That I don't think that was the work or the work of a male. I think them females got you. Yep. They canceled you out quick. Damn. They set you down fast, Gigi. What the hell going on for real? I hope you hid your page and I hope you're all right. You know what I'm saying? I hope it's invisible right now because other than that, from what I see, you're out of there. You know what I'm saying? If you type it up in there, that gaming page is blank. Usually when it's blank, it's gone, not hid. When it's hid, you can still see that page. You just can't go to it because it's hid. But that page is blank. That means it's gone. I've seen it before, man. It's gone. That's crazy, man. They done got Gigi out of here. Gigi, man. Look, see, this is the thing, Gigi. And I want you to understand coffee, man. This is the thing. I know you mad right now. You ain't got to tell me you not mad because I know you mad. You was just gonna get monetized too. And now if you do come back on the page and make a whole page, all they gonna do is they gonna let you make it for a little while. But once you think you getting some action or something from the page, that's when they gonna shut it down. And it's gonna go blank again on you. You know? Wow. That's all coffee could say, Gigi. Wow. Damn. Mm-hmm. Yep. Mike G laughing in the chat. So I don't know what the hell you and Mike G had going on, but he laughing about the situation. He laughing about it. I don't know if you want to make you a fake account. Remember y'all was telling me when I was demonetized, well, I wasn't demonetized. This when they porn bombed me and they took the channel for the 30 days before I got it back. So all along they was telling me, yeah, Coffee, make a troll page and come back with us and keep. I'm like, nah, I ain't making no troll page. I'm not coming back on YouTube until I get my channel back. You know what I'm saying? And I stood by that. Coffee stood by that. So I was off YouTube that whole time. I never logged in on nobody else. Nothing. I ain't have a page to log in. Matter of fact, not at the time, because I was fighting to get my page back. See what I'm saying? And when I got it back, I understood what they tried to pull on Coffee, because a lot of the people came over here telling me, and I was already thinking that. So it just added right on up. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I still kept it real with her. I gave her a wrench when she came through here first. I seen that she had gave me a wrench. I had my wrench for a good little while, and then one day I go over there and ain't no wrench on there, but everybody else got their wrench. So I say, Gigi, where my wrench? Oh, she act like, I say, what, Gigi, where my motherfucking wrench? Y'all know how I see it. And she act like she didn't see it. I said, oh, okay, all right. I went to my thing, logged in, and took her wrench out Coffee time. That's how that happened. That's how that happened. You know what I'm saying? For real. No doubt. Because like I say, I ain't forgot. Coffee don't forget nothing. I'm a gentleman. I don't forget nothing. For real. Now, I might forget something that subject I'm on. If I'm talking to y'all, I'm smoking my weed, so I might forget what I was talking about then. But far as if you did something to me or tried to run a play on me or game me, and somehow I don't forget nothing. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Hey, Chase, hey, Repo. Oh, yeah. It's looking real bad. God's Child, Shay, everybody that's out there that's in the chat tuned in, it's looking real bad right now. And Gigi can't even get on here and she can't get on here and face it. Now I'm telling you to make the troll page, Gigi, to get on here and face it. You know what I'm saying? Speak your piece. Say what happened. Who was all in that live, or, any of that. Because I know what I saw while I was over there. And if that's all you had on your page too, that's how they got you. Mm-hmm. Yep. You gotta have this stuff called content. And it gotta be some real content. It can't be all that old, It's just like, even if you put it on 18 or older, it still depends on like what you got to say. You know what I'm saying? Mike G say eviction. Oh, no, Mike G. Nah, don't say that. She ain't gonna get evicted. Oh, you talking about evicted off YouTube? Oh, on YouTube. Because I know she ain't gonna get evicted. She wasn't monetized making money on YouTube. She was already getting money elsewhere. You see what I'm saying? But I know she hot in a mug right now. I know she hotter than a firecracker. And it's probably been settling on her for like anywhere from the last 2 to, I think that was like 6-7 days ago when I went over there, and they was all over there. So it's been settling on her mind for that long. And that's why, if y'all pay attention, y'all should know Coffee telling the truth if Legendary came in the chat. You seen what Legendary was saying. Did y'all read everything Legendary was saying to Coffee? If not, go back and read it. You gonna see. That's letting you know right there exactly who that is. For real, for real. But they already know I know who it is since day one. You know what I'm saying? But I just hate to see it, I ain't do a lot of high cap on you or nothing like that. I put the facts of life out there for you. Everything I said was facts. I didn't lie on you or none of that. Everything I said was facts over here. See, YouTube got that new, what's the name policy? Like, you can't be doing that. So that's how I'm telling you, they got you, and all of them probably struck you. See, you had the Mo 3 sector strike team up there. That's the worstest people you can have up there. The whole strike team, you had like 3 strike people up there. Now you come to think about it, yeah, they probably was striking the hell out your shit. They had to. And then they sat back on the phone and they laughed about it, and they all said quiet about it. They say, hey, don't tell nobody yet. Don't go live on it. Let her see if she gonna pop back out first. Or they sitting on it. But Coffee Time, they came along and opened his goddamn mouth. See, I know they saying it's always that goddamn Coffee. He talk too goddamn much. He need to shut the hell up sometime. Hey, it's wild, man. It's wild. It get real in the field too. It get real in the field. I'm not gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? So definitely they finna be talking about you, Gigi. You was going to war with the small town. They probably finna run your name. What's his name over there? What's old boy name? God dang, what's his name, man? God dog. They gonna run it and run your name over there too. Yeah, they finna run your name now, Gigi. Mm-hmm. They finna run your name. And see, they say the truth hurts. I promise, Shay, I promise, I be telling people that all the time. I tell people that all the time. Once you've been there, you know that, then man, you get past that by not letting it get to you like that no more. Because you understand. Shoot. Whenever things are backfiring, you're in a split of a second trying to mess over somebody else. It could be a whole year later when karma comes. But karma definitely spins the block. Mm-hmm. Yep. You got to know what you're doing. Hey, Mina say crazy work all the time. Yeah, that's crazy work, Miss Mina. See, Miss Mina been over here, so she know when the play happened, when, they ran a play on Coffee Time because, Coffee had his own little crew over here, right? Gigi know if something happened to Coffee, Miss Mina, Lady V, grandson, all them, they gonna come over there to Gigi's. You know what I'm saying? And that's what they did because we always had it like that. But I wasn't thinking that she was gonna run the play with Ratchet against Coffee Time like she did. You see what I'm saying? I didn't think that was gonna happen. I didn't think she was gonna be a part of that. But turns out she was part of it. And that explains why she didn't answer the phone that morning when she was supposed to. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's just how that went. The truth is the truth. Miss Mina didn't tell you that. Miss Mina done been over here to my peoples. They know. They know. And she thought, my people was going to be over there all the time. But what happened was 30 days later, I got my page back. I popped back out. And then she noticed my people came back home and she got, she was kind of hot about that at one time, but she was still coming around. And then that's when she told me, she going to go somewhere else and get into another sector. And that's what she did. She did do it. But she ended up going through it with all them other sectors and then teaming up with the same sector she teamed up with to take Coffee down. She teamed up with them and they done took her page. Wow. Wow. That's all Coffee can say. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy work. That's crazy work, Gigi. That's crazy work, man. Crazy work. I don't see how you let them get you like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. With this content that I've been giving y'all, you know what I'm saying? I should definitely see a goddamn Cash App scrolling. Oh, yeah, I got a Cash App. Salute to the cat. Look, I went looked. See, I can't see the actual Cash App. I got to go to it. And I went and looked, and it's definitely a Cash App from my number one person in there. You know it ain't nothing but love for Coffee for you. You know that. I ain't even got to mention your name. You know exactly that part. You know what I'm saying? For sure, for sure. I had a surprise right in there when I went and looked. Look at the realist. Oh, here we go with Brandon, man. Brandon, bro, we know your money is good, Brandon. We know this already, Brandon. We done had this discussion 100 million times, bro. Hey, let me tell you, Brandon. Now Brandon and shot the super chat out there. I gotta let Brandon know because we all go way back. This how far we go back. Whenever I met Brandon, which is the realist, I'm gonna call him the realist. He was trolling me and Gigi over here. You know what I'm saying? He was trolling us for the longest. And we'll troll him back. And he would troll us and we'll troll him. You know what I'm saying? And then Brandon just, he just said, fuck it. I'm part of Coffee Time. I'm Coffee Time now. So, and he been here ever since. He said, Coffee, I'm going to be the last one standing out of all of them. And I ain't going to lie, he one of them. Stan's still around too. So, but you one of them definitely, the realist, you definitely one of them. But, realist, I want you to know this. I went over there this morning. I say, man, let me go check on Gigi. You know what I'm saying? Because she was just on my mind. I go over there, realist, and guess what? Her page is gone. Guess what she did, realist? She had started claiming Mo 3 sector. And then she had the Mo 3 sector girls, the ones that be running them plays and canceling and sitting back laughing about it. What they did, they got her. They got her quick, and her page is gone. It's no more. Legendary already came through the chat and verified that. You know what I'm saying? Legendary definitely Verified it. Yep, realist. It's gone bye-bye, man. And guess what, realist? She was just fixing to get monetized. She was just fixing to monetize her page. And it's gone now. Yeah. And I know they finna come out with it now. Coffee talking about it. I want to see who gonna claim that work. Because in the end, everybody gonna be surprised at who did that work. Coffee Time not gonna be surprised. Not at all. I'm not gonna be surprised because she didn't have no business. You know she was Coffee Time. She went to the small town sector and all of them. They didn't even know she was from Coffee Time. Miss Renee caught her in the streets out there and had to check her on that. You know what I'm saying? You come from one of the livest channels that stood in the hard in the paint, and I'm known for that. Like they know about Coffee Time. And you trying to act like you not? Okay, stand in your own dirt. You know what I'm saying? Stand in your own dirt. That's how that goes. Straight up. What energy I get, I return. I don't care who it is. I'm going to return it. So she really didn't have no business, trusting them and claiming it. I heard out of my own mouth say she Mo 3 sector. Mo 3 sector. I sat back. I could have said something and stopped and caused the whole scenery or whatever like I normally do, but I didn't. I'm like, oh, okay. All right. I hear you. But Mike G them, when she went to Mike G them sector, well, where Mike G started, whatever the small town and all of that, Mike G them didn't even really know her for Coffee Time, period. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, I met Mike G through Gigi. You see what I'm saying? For real. So, Gigi, all along, Gigi, all along. That explains why you never got a membership over here. When we first got our memberships, I say, Gigi, the membership's $2.99. And I know you had that, Gigi. You could have got your membership easily. But you didn't. And I understand why. I really do. Because you basically betrayed Coffee Time. That's betrayal at its finest to coffee. So, what I want to tell you is, I feel like you messed up when you first left Coffee Time. You should have kept that thing with you, Coffee Time, because they could have followed your trail. But instead, you go try to be the Bushwatchers, and then they want to ask you where you from, and you never mention Coffee Time at all. You from one of the realest spots that's closest to the Mo 3 sector. But you never mention it. So what that tell Coffee Time? What type of energy was that she put out? I'm not dumb. I definitely understand it. Energy is my language. That's what I understand more than in English. Straight up. So when Miss Renee found out in the streets of being in small town, because Miss Renee was doing their thing, I wasn't against none of my females that left Coffee Time and was doing their thing out in the streets. Some of them in the Mo 3 sector. I can name some of them. They claim Mo 3 sector too, right now. But they ain't really come from that. You see what I'm saying? I can name some more of them. Straight up. But at the same time, I'm not going to even put them out there. They know who they is. They all know who they is. Trust me. So Miss Renee heard this and had to check her on it. You know? And the thing about it is, if you would have just been honest from day one, Miss Renee wouldn't have had to make you look like a fool like that. And see, when I heard that, I said, you know what? I gotta get both of my females back over here so they could talk about it on coffee time and really squash this shit and go forward. Because I want to see them go forward and squash it. It started on coffee time, it's gonna finish on coffee time. That's the mind frame coffee guy. So I got them both over here and they squashed that. They left it alone in the end. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, like I say, karma, it spins the block. It don't matter who you is. What you dish out, you gotta watch out. Cause it might come back times fold. And in her case, it came back, they came after her page. Her page that she was bragging about getting monetized. You know what I'm saying? Last time I talked to her, that's what she said. I'm finna monetize my page. Okay, all right, that's what's up. Then this right here. Yep. Look, Miss Mina say, I can see the chat now, y'all. My bad, I wasn't even reading the chat like that. But yeah, you talking about the bushes and pumpkin gave me my name. Already, Miss Mina. But you know, then that was coffee time, Gigi. I don't know, I know what transpired. What transpired, she made transpire. But she didn't have no business to cross coffee. You see what I'm saying? She know this. And then she pulled that just because, because Ratchet, he had already been coming to our channel and stuff like that. I knew off top what he was up to because, I knew. I just didn't know that day, that specific live there, that they was gonna come for me. And I should have been on my game, because when she told me that she was gonna answer and she didn't, I should have been aware of that. I should have been aware of it, but I wasn't. I did what I did, you know what I'm saying? That's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy, man. So, yeah, now that we got that out there, everybody know that part about the situation. It ain't too much on that subject Coffee Time can talk about, unless we can find Blue Sandal, because Blue Sandal was the last one closest to her. It wasn't Queen Gigi. See, Queen Gigi stayed in the bushes. Y'all gave her a membership. Somebody donated a membership. She got a membership. She just ain't popped out the bushes. You know what I'm saying? So, as long as that membership up there, her rent is good over here on Coffee Time. That's just how that is. But far as what happened, she trusted the wrong people. That's all I'm gonna tell y'all. She trusted the wrong people. The same people she seen coming for Coffee Time. I know why they got her out of there. First of all, you trying to enter the Mo3 sector, and your name is Gigi. They already got Gigi with the chopper. What you think Gigi with the chopper was like? Man, who is this other Gigi? The fuck? I'm the original Gigi. You can hear her. You can hear her saying it. Energy is out there in the air. It's easy to pick up on. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Yeah. And whoever took her out, they took her out because they wasn't her friend in the first place. They ran a whole play on her. They probably not even calling her phone. She ain't told nobody about the stuff because she ain't want no lies getting done about it. But you know, when Coffee Time stumble up on something, Coffee gonna say something about it. Because the last thing I know, I said they might be over there running the play on. I said that day. I'm telling y'all, I promise I said that. But I was busy. Like I say, I was busy. That's what made me click off instead of listening all the way to the argument and seeing what they was arguing about. They was yelling too much for one where I was at. I ain't need that. So, you know, I clicked off, but I said, man, they might be over there running the play on Gigi. I said that to myself. I sure did. Mm-hmm. And maybe so that day it happened. I don't know if it was that day or if it was the next day, but I know one thing. I ain't heard from Gigi, and y'all know Gigi gonna go live, and if she don't go live, you gonna see her page right there. You gonna be able to go get them views, because let me tell you one thing. When you trying to get monetized, this is why Coffee Time feel like the page ain't hid, period. When it's blank, it's blank. But this is another thing. When you're trying to get monetized and you're trying to get your watch time hours up, you gotta leave your page up, because you gotta get, you know, people gonna come through there, replay and all that. All of that is watch hours or watch time or whatever. So you really trying to get your page all the way monetized, you definitely need that page up. But that page ain't up. So, you know, that tell you that it's gone right there, straight up. I hate they say they took you out the game. Now you ain't got nothing but Legendary to troll. You might as well go over there with Legendary and troll the whole Mo3 sector. That's what you might as well do. Go over there with Legendary and troll them. Because they definitely crossed you out, man. That's why I don't trust nobody, y'all. That's why Coffee Time trusts like that. That's why you see me take control of the panel, because I know how to take control of my panel. I know how to get up here and talk about what I want to talk about to my people. I started this. I didn't have help. You know what I'm saying? When I started this, I had 4 or 5 people in the chat with me. And they was hard hitters too. They was hard hitters, I promise you. I had 4 or 5 hard hitters. I ain't had no people that ain't had no bread. I had hard hitters. And within them, they was supporting Coffee Time. And we'll keep it going and going and going. Down the line, we met a couple of more people, you know what I'm saying? And they joined right along with us. And that's how we came about. I was always playing Mo3 music when I came on here. You know what I'm saying? So they always thought I was Mo3 Sector. But I was with it, with the Mo3 Sector name. But it's the thought of how they turned the sector out to be. Like, you got his ops over there. You getting wrenches. You getting keys to the panel. Most of the people not for Mo3 no more. They flip-flop. Now they for Yellow Beezy. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I don't want to be not associated with nothing like that, because I'm solid. Mo3 was a Gemini just like me. So I know that's something that Mo3 wouldn't acknowledge. He would want stiff shit in his goddamn sector. He would want real talk up in there. Some funny talk, but real talk. Because as Gemini, we love to kick game. We like to be funny at times, all of that. So I know he would have liked it, that part, the ranking, all of that. He'll like that. When they say he wouldn't like that, he'll definitely like the ranking and all of that. Yes, that's what us Geminis do. We laugh. We're going to rank right along with you. We're going to laugh with you too. You know what I'm saying? But it's the thought about the ops over there and them giving them the keys to the panels, to the streamers and all of that, the people that's around, the subs, dropping this link, all that. I think that's fake, phony stuff. So I can't stand by that. I stand off of what Mo3 would have stood off if he was alive today. So, you know, the Texas sector is what this is. It's what I came up with. If you want to mix it, Texas and Mo3, but don't get it confused with Mo3 sector, because I'm not part of them, because how they put out on his name. I believe his name should be a solid foundation, because that's how he was. He was solid, so his foundation should be solid. It shouldn't be no ops around. It shouldn't be no flip-flopping. Any bloggers that's flip-flopping get canceled. You know what I'm saying? That's how it goes. I'm giving y'all real talk. That's what y'all don't like. Y'all don't like Coffee to get on here and spit real game, but I'ma do it anyway. You know what I'm saying? Miss Minnie say big CT4L. You sure right, Miss Minnie. 4 Live, for sure. No doubt. Just when they thought it was over, Miss Minnie. We back. Look, the view, Miss Renee put, yep, and that she know. Yep, Miss Renee. That's crazy work, huh? Well, yeah, everybody got some content. Coffee done fed the streets some content. You know what I'm saying? It's up to y'all to run with it or not. You know, run with the content or not. It's on y'all. I tell y'all this. Brandon say it's Naptown, Texas sector. All right, bet, Brandon. I got you, Brandon. That's a bet. Brandon say it's not Naptown, Texas sector, man. That's what it is. I got you, B. For real, for real. You've been a day one, Brandon. So your word count, bro. Hey, yeah, Miss Renee, go on get your membership again so I can see you turn blue, Miss Renee. I need to see your name blue. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. Your name deserves to be blue. If you're going to get a membership on any channel, it should have been this one off the top instead of the other channels. See what I'm saying? Coffee Time is the original. Don't ever forget where home at. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. And we learned a lot off each other over here. A whole lot off each other. Wasn't just off me. It was just the vibe, period, that Coffee Time got. That's why, like, they scared that I want they subs because they subs get around a regular vibe like Coffee's, they gonna be over here. You know what I'm saying? That's why they don't be wanting to mention my name, mention my channel. But I don't, this is the thing about it. I don't want they subs because they seem like they don't catch on to all the plays that they get ran on. They get one play ran on, they back still over there getting another play ran on. So, you know, I'm back from all that, man. I'd rather keep going because there's billions of people out here on this YouTube. You just gotta keep going until you come around the right people that's meant for your channel and gonna fit right in. Like all my people that's been around me, they family now. They been here for a long time. They know Coffee. You know what I'm saying? And the ones that's getting to know Coffee, stay around. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely not a bad person at all. I can go from 0 to 100 real quick. I can do that. I do. I'm a Gemini. I got that in me. But at the same time, I'm actually a great person. Straight up. And it takes somebody like me to get on here and bring y'all that type of content. Because the people that did it, they not bragging about it. They not claiming the work. They not claiming it. If they was claiming the work, everybody would already knew. It took Coffee Time to go look, to open up his mouth and say, oh yeah, damn, that's crazy. They got him. I always watch how you do people out here because it'll come back on you. Put out that good energy. Even if they gave you some bad energy back, you still show your shining bright aura and move on. And you already know they bad, so you ain't got to have that bad around you no more. You understand? You let them know that. Hey, I promise y'all, back in the day, I used to, you know, see people, hey, they try to dab you up, shake your hand, all that, you know. And somebody told me, hey, man, you gotta stop. You know, it's all good to say hi, but you ain't gotta let people energy touch you like that because you never know what they got. And I'm like, you so right. So I watch that now. You know what I'm saying? I watch that and I know how to take a spiritual bath. I know how to do all that to get that off of me. It's not gonna stick to me. I know what I'm doing. But it's people out there that don't know what they're doing and they stick to. And that's what creates the monster in them. Because that's what a demon do. They feed. And it depends on what type of demon that person got in it. You know what I'm saying? It's demons out here that's going to the stove and they shooting up everything. Them demons that are built up in that person, in this mind, running all of that. Straight up, it's negative energy. And he couldn't control it if he wanted to. They wonder why it happened. That person go through so much and them demons just tell them to snap and do this. And they take it out on other people that ain't got nothing to do with what they going through in life. You got the demons that get up in a person and they have that person an alcoholic. They love liquor because they gonna feed off that liquor. Liquor feeds a demon. Why you think whenever, as much as you be at the club and as much as you see somebody out the bunch, if not 10 people out the bunch, that done drunk liquor and beer all night, club finna close, here you go, bottles flying, bling, 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 nigga fighting everywhere. Them demons got them out, they in all of them. You know what I'm saying? You got demons, all kind of demons, like Coffee say. You got the sex demons that make a motherfucker just, want to go cheat on his wife. You know what I'm saying? Shoot, like, you have them type of demons. They're definitely demons. It's not the thought of the mind frame. It's the negative thoughts that you got in you. You know what I'm saying? That you let flourish your body, that you let build up in your mind frame. You let run you. Just breaking it down for them a little bit, man. They don't know nothing about energy, but I'll give y'all a little game on it, man. For sure, for sure. What I'm telling y'all is the real deal. The real deal. No doubt. Y'all know the dude that was down here, the one that he went in the hotel, he got a room up there, and it was a concert going on, a rock and roll concert. There was a lot of people out there, right? And see where they had that concert at, you could see nothing but, it's just nothing but desert right there. Like it's a big old open spot of desert. You know how the desert is. That's all it is. So when he got the shooting out that window of the hotel, people were scattering, but they just really, really didn't know where it was coming from. And they really, really didn't have too many choices to run to tell the truth, because it was all, if you know what I'm talking, it's all open. I'm gonna show y'all. We're gonna go over it. You know what I'm saying? When I get back in action with the share the screen or whatever, I'm gonna show y'all exactly what I'm talking about. But yeah, now they got that place like blocked off. They got the room blocked off. If you go up there, you can't tell that it's a room right there no more. It looked like ain't no room been there. You know what I'm saying? But that's where it happened, man. And the dude that did that, he ended up, taking his own life. By the time they got there, he had already took his own life. But there was so many people injured and hurt that night, man. It was just wild. I think we covered I think we shared some of it that night when we had the officer talking about it. Yeah, we went over that. I shared it before. I sure did. I shared that story before. We definitely went over that story because I remember now. But true stuff like that, I like to follow the real. I like to bring the real stuff to the table. Beef and all that, that's too easy. That's too easy to do, but it don't benefit your channel. There's no benefit in the doing that. If you're gonna do it, you gotta do it and just get rid of your lie. Like, get rid of it. You gotta delete it off your channel. You can't get no watch hours on it because the first time somebody even reported you, you know, you're gonna be out of there. So I got all my videos where I can leave them up. It feels good to get up here and talk and know I can leave my videos up. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. I'm just saying, and I can still communicate with my family. We can still get up here and talk about different stuff. It's just how you do it, you know, how you go about things. Miss Mina say it's a new wave of content. The realest say, read the cash app. Oh, is it? Hold up, let me see. Oh, shout out for that cash app, man. Shout out for that cash app, man. For real, for real. Straight up. I can't see it right now, though. I can't see it, Willis. I can't even see it. But that's what's up. If you sent one, that's what's up, bro. It is what it is. They hate to see Coffee Time getting it and surviving because, you know, they sit in my bushes and they want to see if people donate. They want to see if people doing anything like that. That's what they watch me for, I'm telling y'all. So they can say, oh, Coffee ain't got no donators over there. I always had donators. I always had people. One thing about Coffee Time, and I must agree, that $100 threshold that all them they channels be having hard time making, I ain't ever not one time had a hard time getting over that. Not even this time. I never that. My people, I'll make sure they made sure Coffee gonna meet that $100 threshold. We don't send Coffee nothing. We getting them over that threshold. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I've been blessed over here to be over or double time, triple times, quadruple times that sometimes, you know. Yeah. So, you know, it is what it is. You know, it's all about what you put out. And I'm putting out the most positive stuff now. And I'm starting to see a lot of more people that I thought that was going to be around for this, not around. Mm-hmm. Not around. But I also understand because they got to choose their side. Hey, what's up, Purple? What's good, Purple? What's up with it? Y'all good? My bad, I didn't see y'all wasn't paying attention to the chat. Salute. Anybody else I missed, man? My bad. The view, yeah, I got hit Miss Renee. Yeah, I got everybody. My bad, Purple. I had missed you when you spoke. Wasn't paying attention. That's Coffee Time for you. Thank you, God's child. God's child made sure she do that for Coffee, man. That's your spot right there, God's child. For real. I'm gonna have you where you can drop the link, moderator. I'm gonna have you where you can, you know, let me see, what all can you do if I make good names? Oh, you can do a whole lot. Matter of fact, you can let anybody up on the panel if you want to. You can do a whole lot, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, Coffee thinking about just making you that manager moderator because you always dropping what you drop in here. And Coffee Time, we need that. We need that. So we appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? Over here. As a whole crew. And I'm speaking for the crew. You know what I'm saying? Because I know that. Because they like to see that. You know what I'm saying? So don't think you ain't, you know, wanted or nothing over here, because this is definitely the spot for you. No doubt. We ain't gonna change on you. I can tell you that part. All of us everybody know we gonna be the same over here. We don't change. No, we don't do that. And if y'all notice, the trolls didn't stop coming to the chat. They didn't stop coming around, you know what I'm saying? All of that'll just go elsewhere, and all the good people gonna come. That's how that goes. Anybody that wasn't meant for you gonna be gone, banished. And everybody that's meant for you gonna come. And they gonna be better people. The people that's for you, like my supporters already for me. They have proved that. They done been there. done that. Still right here along with Coffee Time, man. Straight up. It feels good to have my day ones still around me. And I know which ones made it through. And to the new people, I appreciate y'all. Hey, don't let nobody else know the channel tell you, I see you on Coffee Time, you got membership over there, blah, 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 blah. They just mad because they haters. I don't even sit up here and bash people like that. Now, if I say something, I might say something. You know what I'm saying? Dark Knight put different judge, same outcome. I usually don't answer the grade too much, you know what I'm saying, unless I know you. But since you're talking about that, I go ahead and answer it for you real quick because no other content creator will give it to you like Coffee Time. So why are they saying different judge, same outcome, shaking my head? That's the process. What y'all thought he was gonna do? Be able to get the trial right there? No, that's a racial spot. He got to go to Supreme Court. He gonna get a trial. He gonna get an appeal. It's gonna be in a different judge, a higher ranking judge. It's gonna be Supreme Court. Listen to Coffee. I'm giving you free game. Go look it up. You'll see what I'm talking about. These other bloggers, they just down talk and say, oh, it's wrong, this, that. That's the procedure. Ain't nobody been through that, so they don't know. You got to get people that actually been there, that know how that system works, to tell you about it. These outsiders, they want to be bloggers, and they get on here telling y'all the wrong thing. You know what I'm saying? They don't tell y'all the real deal. They don't tell y'all stuff like what Coffee just said. That don't surprise me that they denied it. That don't mean he can't have an appeal. It got to go to the Supreme Court. A different judge and a higher judge. That's how that's gonna go. All they did was buy off time. You see what I'm saying? Let me break that down for y'all. When I say buy off time, because I want everybody to understand Coffee. Y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. You see how when they first had Karmelo Anthony trial and how fast they got him off and sent him off, they knew that appeal, they knew that he'll be in TDC that amount of time for that first appeal come up. And when it come up, we're going to deny it. That's exactly what they did. So what they did was they accepted they thing into getting another judge, but that judge denied it. That's to put it off some more. So now he got to go to Supreme Court. It ain't that he can't have one. He's still going to face that. No. He can go to Supreme Court. That's what his lawyers going to do. If they real lawyers, they know what I'm talking about. So I know the lawyers know exactly what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? That's the next step. He's going to get a trial there. It's not no denial thing. You taking your trial, your case to Supreme Court. That's all that is. And sometimes Supreme Court can take a while. It can actually take a good little while. So this is what I mean by they buying off time. See what I'm saying? Giving them some of that time in the penitentiary, some of that hard time up in there, hoping that one day that they can put together a plot up in there to, you know, maybe even cause them some harm or something. You can only imagine what they doing in there to him. It takes a person that actually been there to know, especially if he's in segregation. If 9 times out of 10, that's where they housing him at and said he's not in population, 9 times out of 10. And said you can't see who bring your food. You can't see what they do to it. You can't do nothing but see that chute open and your tray come in. That's it. That's it. See, these other bloggers, they can't get on here and tell y'all the real deal stories like this unless they've been there. But other than that, they can't get on here with that. They ain't got that type of knowledge. They not tapped in all of that. They don't understand. You know, they got to hear it somewhere else. But they definitely not watching. You know what I'm saying? Like, if anything go on, they not watching. Trust me, even the guards will turn their back to whatever it may be. Do you understand what I'm saying? Them guards will turn their back to whatever it may be. I seen a field boss named we used to call him Bean Head because he had a head shaped like a bean, but we used to call him that when we was trolling him. But his last name was Beans, right? Anyway, so you know, anytime like anybody get out of line in his whole squad or whatever, and they ain't hitting that grass right, you know, and you making this other dude behind you work. If he get tired of chopping the grass that you should have got, then he gonna call you out. You know what I'm saying? And what Beans used to do is, if Beans working the whole squad that day, and that dude say, "Hey, Beans, let me look at him. He ain't working, boss." And Beans say, "Hey, y'all got a minute," and turn that horse around. You finna get your butt whooped on. You know, you better might well throw your fist up because that's giving you your go right there. Or he finna smash you one. You know what I'm saying? And Beans will turn back around and that's a wrap. Get back to work. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he'll let you get your paper. That teach whoever in front of you, hey, to keep up, and they get back to work. Oh, you ain't going to the infirmary. The only way you going there is if you get knocked out there, yeah, they'll take you in the infirmary for getting knocked out there. You just got knocked out there. You know what I'm saying? They got it where, you know, like the system, it starts a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying? It starts a lot of stuff. You're getting a lot of fights in there, man. Hell yeah. You know, I like basketball when I the whole time I ever did time. You know what I'm saying? I always on the basketball court. And that's where I always got in my squabbles at. You know what I'm saying? For real. I had a nigga, you know how when you shine on a nigga, you hit a three on the nigga or whatever, he get mad. I had a nigga throw a ball at me one time. Man, I don't know what he threw that ball at me for. When he threw the ball at me, I seen it coming, so I caught the ball and threw it back at him. He ain't like that. That's when he tried to try me. You know what I'm saying? And we got our paper, man. We got our paper. I was always known for getting my paper real quick. You know what I'm saying? You ask anybody that may have been around me in the TDC system out there. You know what I'm saying? For real. I already knew how it went, you know. But most of the time, as an S2, when I got my S2, I was out of the way of all of that. Anything like that was like inside the dormitories. Like once you get the S2 status and you make trustee status and you outside the penitentiary, then you on the camp outside of there. You're not inside with everything that's going down no more. So you basically in a good zone, really, because you guarantee that you're going home. You just got to put so much work in for the state, then they're going to release you one day soon. You know, you got your S2 status, you know. So, yeah, that status is the best to have when you're trying to get out that system. So, yeah, I had my S2 the last two times I had S2, you know. So, yeah, but I've been in the battlefield. I've been out there. I've been on the rec yard when they was riding. I've been there, you know what I'm saying? I know what it is. Hey, one time, I don't know, I think I told my coffee time people about this one time, but something told me, don't go to the motherfucking rec yard. Me wanting to go hoop, because that's like my exercise. Still to this day, I go shoot the basketball, cross layups, you know what I'm saying? That's like my exercise, like doing it. So what I did was I went out there anyway, man. I told myself I would go out there. And I didn't even know what was going on because I really wasn't aware. But when I came out there, I seen the woods over here on the right-hand side. I seen the Crips over there across the way over there. I seen the Bloods to the left of them. I seen the Thongo Blasts over here, and they was all everybody was just with their crew. And I looked, and there was just that type of atmosphere. I say, man, something finna go down out here. I said, I don't know what it is, what the fuck, why everybody huddled up or whatever going on, but something finna go down. You know what I'm saying? So I kept paying attention. I was shooting the basketball just like I normally do. Most of the time, I had like 4 or 5 people. They'll come over there where I'm at, trying to do the same thing. But this day, they was all separated. That's how I knew something was going on. And then, man, they had got into it about some stuff in the child hall that I knew nothing about, and turned out to come, man, them Thongo Blast, man, them boys came at them goddamn Woods and the Bloods and Crips. They went at it together, and I seen all of that. So my first mind frame was to run by the door right there. So when I took off running by the door, they was just coming out that hole with the gas stuff, because they got these gas machines that they shoot out there and they lay everybody down. See, I had asthma before. I can't take that. I hate gas. It choke you, all that. It make you feel messed up. So what I did was, when I was running over there by the door, I had already seen them coming out there with them things, and they had just started finna launch them. I dove right over their ass like I'm diving in the swimming pool. Boom, I landed and rolled on their ass. They like, oh, get back out there. I say, man, I'm not a part of it. Man, no, don't gas me, man, don't gas me. So they like, get to your goddamn tank, get over there now. So they let me go. I went, and they went out there, and everybody laid it down. The unit went to lockdown, all kind of stuff. But I made it out of there. I dove over them. I promise I did. Everybody know me in real life from my hood. They know Coffee can dive, swim, all that. Y'all see me do swim videos. I can do all that. I'm fast in the water, all that. So it wasn't no water right there, but it was the thought of, it's either me getting gassed for nothing. I ain't got nothing to do with this shit. I'm already inside this motherfucker. And my first mind told me to stay inside and not come outside. And I didn't listen to it. And then that happened. So I made it out of that, man. Boy, hey, one of the officers, the guards that worked there that knew me, and when they put their gear up and all that, and they got the unit locked down and stuff, he came over there. He came over there where I was at. He's like, "Where did you learn to dive like that?" He asked me, "Where did you learn to dive like that?" Because I'm telling you, I dove right over them. They couldn't stop me. If they wanted me to stay out there with them other inmates, I wasn't going. I dove over them so smooth, they couldn't see it until and when I landed, I tucked and rolled, boom, and I rolled, and I got up, and they was trying to stop me. I was like, nah, man, I ain't part of that. You know what I'm saying? And that's when they let me go back to my thing. My tank, shit. I made it out of that shit. Everybody else got gas. The whole goddamn, everybody that was outside going at it. Yeah. Hey, it's not a funny feeling. I'm telling you, getting gas is not cool. I'm telling y'all, look, me and my partner, my real free world partner, he a Thongo Blast, right? This my free world partner though. So we meet up at one of these units, you know what I'm saying? And I heard that some dude from the hood was over there, but I didn't know who. So I go look, and come to find out, it's my homeboy in real time from the world. So I'm like, oh, what's up, fool? You know, he happy to see me. I'm happy to see him. And he like, all right, man. I say, man, come over here, you know. So I went to lunch, and he came around, and the blast, they got, I guess, you know, it's always one out the bunch. It ain't just all of them all the time. It's always one gonna start something. So they looking at him like, you know, what the hell is he doing going over there eating with a black dude? You know what I'm saying? That's basically what he said to him. You know what I'm saying? So I had to check him on that. I had to tell him, nigga, this is my partner from the motherfucking world, nigga. This ain't no motherfucking penitentiary shit. Nigga, we from the same motherfucking block, nigga. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. So yeah, we cancel that. We cancel that real quick and put him in his place. So therefore, you know what I'm saying, Dongo, I was always connected somehow with him. You know what I'm saying? Like when they need their cigarettes, they come through me, you know. So it did me good to, you know, say what I had to say. They respected that. They respected it. But that was my partner from the real world. No way you can't tell him not to sit over here where I'm sitting. I'm trying to find out what's going on out there in the world. This nigga just came from the world. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, you don't sit your ass down somewhere. So anyway, the next child after that, the next child, which was a morning child, we go back to child, right? So in breakfast, we were both riding. He's still catching me up on what's going on and all of that. And a fight break out right but beside us, right? It's Tongo and somebody else. He going at it. The same dude that tried to say something to us, he going at it with somebody else. They squabbling. They getting their squabble on. Well, we got a dude, security officer on the unit. We call him Mace Man because that nigga gonna pull that mace quick. And he gonna use it, right? So that nigga had Mace Man was running the child that day. So Mace Man got glass. He had glasses and everything. He could barely see you as coffee time. So anyway, they squabbling and all that right there. They squabbling so close to us. We moving around. You know what I'm saying? Because they right there where we at. And Mace Man come in there to spray him. And then when he sprayed, they moved to the left, and that nigga sprayed straight at me and my partner, man. Maced the shit out of us, dog. Man, I was so pissed off, man. I almost choked. I couldn't get it out, man. If you take a shower, you can't take a shower. That stuff gonna burn. You can rinse it out your eyes. You can do that. But if you have it on your body, anywhere you go try to take a shower, it's gonna burn. So you gotta get that stuff out of your eyes. You coughing, it's about to choke you. You know, yeah, he sprayed the shit out of us, man. I was mad for a long time. I filed the grievances and everything on his ass. Hell yeah, I filed all of that on her. I said, man, that's aggravated assault like a mug. I ain't had nothing to do with that. You know, I was highly pissed off about that. My grievances ain't worked though. You know, we all know that. In they land, your grievances don't work. They don't get heard, man. When people read that, they don't do nothing about it. You know what I'm saying? For real. People be like, oh yeah, they gonna do something. I'm gonna get them. They don't do that. They don't do that. Man, them people don't even read them grievances like that. Every now and then they'll call you in there, let you think they read it, let you know the outcome. You never win. It's a lose-lose situation. That's why I know what position he's in. You know what I'm saying? That's why I know that. And if he's, like I say, he's doing time at Ag Said, he don't get a chance to see who's feeding him. What? They could spit in his food. They could mix stuff in it. They could do anything in there. He don't get a chance to see it. He just accepts his meals through a bean chute. That's it. That's it. So, you know, that's the thing he got to go through until he can get to Supreme Court. Not saying that they necessarily doing that to him, but that goes on. Yeah, I can't tell y'all that that's not known to go on. I can't say that. I wish I could, but I can't. Not Texas prison, no. No. I got a couple of more days for the big trial, the big day coming up, the big Mo 3 day. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be good because I already know this. I know I'm not gonna see none of them in there representing Mo 3. Oh yeah. Hold up, y'all. Yeah, that's my homeboy. That's my partner telling me to come down to the block. So yeah, I'm finna go. I'm finna go down there and chop it up with him. See what's going down. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I gotta go see what's going on. See what's up. But I will be back. I'm gonna tap back in. Yeah, we're gonna go live again. It ain't gonna be no late. Well, I'm definitely gonna do it later live. But when I come back from going where I'm finna go real quick, when I come back, I'm gonna come back live. I got something else to cover. I got some other, this content land. This is definitely content land. So I appreciate everybody that tuned in to Coffee Time, man. I thank y'all so much. The ones that donated, I thank y'all so much. The ones that got membership, thank y'all so much. You know what I'm saying? It's all due respect and love. I'm out of here.